Hey!
Hello everyone, welcome to Curse the Dawn Late Night Gaming. It's not late night, however, obviously. But, well, I guess it's not always obvious, is it? But it's not. So today I was going to stream Extinction from our ARK cluster. However, it's having some sort of problem right now. Apparently, the server host can't get the updates to update for the mods. And so on our server cluster, we have Ragnarok, Crystal Isles, and Extinction. And Ragnarok and Crystal Isles are up and running, but Extinction is not. And the problem isn't the mods because they've all got the same mods. So it doesn't make sense that two have it running and another one doesn't. So that's something with them, and they say that they're having the developers look at it. So we don't have Extinction, which is where my character is asleep right now. So there is no way I can log in and move to any of the other ones, because we had talked yesterday about possibly going over to Crystal Isles and start building. I've been talking with one of my tribe mates, Kat. She says that things may allow her to be playing a little bit more lately, so she might. That's classy. So that she might be able to join us more, but we can't get in today. So that brings me to what we're doing now. And now I had the whole day free, and I didn't want to go without streaming something. So I'm back here on my Insane Island server. And if you watched yesterday, we had Charlie and his buddies go out to the mainland and just annihilate everything, frankly. I didn't have confidence in them. I took them there to die. I thought they're going to go there, get wiped out, it'll be a lot of fun. But they did not. They killed everything. And on this server where we have the difficulty jacked up to 6, I'm sorry, this isn't actually a server. This is my single-player game. But I went into the game INI and jacked the difficulty up to 6. And so it's crazy. And plus, as the modder said for Jurassic Park, which is one of the mods we have running on here, he said expect it to be more difficult because it's harder than the vanilla creatures. And these guys are from the Pariah mod, which is also on here. Let me just give you a little overview here if you haven't. So we have Blake, skeleton undead guy. Ooh, he's got a level too. Let's just put it into health because that seems to be where they're the weakest. And then we have William here. He's got a sword and shield. He's just got a big sword. And then we have Blender, which is some kind of weird metal golem. And then, of course, Charlie, who is the first one we created. And he has... let's see, I need more health, too. He has just melee. But he's got this weird kind of... I don't know if you call it a disease or a curse that makes things not able to run. So he just he's super slow, and that was what was kind of holding us back yesterday, is he's so slow that it's just like, oh my god, so tired of waiting for him. But they went over there, and I had them attack Jurassic Park Gigas and Jurassic Park Rexes and loads of creatures from the Pariah mod itself, and they were just killing everything. So what I had talked about yesterday, so I brought them back here. I thought they would... they earned their position, so I put them as kind of like guard posts here. Not that anything comes to this island. If you're familiar where this is... You know, I should have started the server later. It looks like it's getting dark. If you're down in the corner there, if you can see the little blue arrow that says me, we're down on that island. This is the island server, but we have our own little island on the island, if that makes sense. And so there's nothing hostile here. But anyway, they look good standing there, I guess. So You know, we could also put, there's a mod that's got a flaming T-Rex head. We should put that right there. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway. So in terms of the Jurassic Park mod, I thought, oh my gosh, we went out yesterday with Charlie and his buddies, and we got so much DNA. So here is, look at all the DNA we got. Anki, basic. We got so much basic. Let's see, Carnotaur, Giga. I don't even, that's one of the unique creatures. Velociraptor, there's just so many Tyrannosaurus. And I thought, you know, what is it that you use to make hybrids? Because we've got so much DNA. So I looked it up. It's actually kind of hard to find. It doesn't mention it in the mod at all. But if you type in hybrid, H-I... Oops. Is it hybrid or H-Y? It's H-Y. Hybrid crafting station. And look at the cost of this thing. 200 black pearls. That's not too bad. We could handle that. 2,500 cementing paste. That's a lot of upset beavers. Because let's face it, that's where I'm getting it. I'm going to the beavers and I'm raiding their dams because that's way faster than anything else. 1,000 crystal, and that's not including the crystal it's going to take to their. Does it take crystal to make electronics? It takes polymer, I think. But anyway, 2,000 electronics, and then metal ingot is 3,000. That's a huge amount. I mean, we don't have the industrial forge yet, so we just have this, and this is the extent of the metal we have. So we need to get an industrial forge. So I'm like, okay, well, we need an industrial forge, I guess. Let's see how much it is to make the S Plus industrial forge. And that takes 600 cementing paste, 250 crystal, all that's doable, 2,500 metal ingot. Everything's pretty standard except for the metal ingot. I'm going to have to step it up a bit to get that much metal from this, and maybe I'll make another forge, but... So, there's kind of a process, and I thought, I had said we were going to look about making hybrids, because we had so much DNA today, but I don't have the stuff to do that. So what are we going to do then? We need to start gathering resources, obviously. Now, what I had seen was when you... One of the mods, the Pariah mod, has these tree ents, and I saw that when they... Is he juggling poop there? I don't... Wow, that was interesting. Let me get the owl off me here. These are from the Jurassic Park mod as well. What level are you? Apparently they are just a feather bright from Aberration with a different-ish skin. But anyway, I am going to use Goliath here. I found, what was I saying? I was saying that the tree ents from the Pariah mod, I saw them getting in a fight and lost, and they dropped hundreds and hundreds of black pearls. Now, from what I understand, they are extremely hard to kill, but I don't necessarily have to do the killing. I just have to lead other things into doing the killing. Also, the volcano has the metal we're looking for. There's a bit here, but not as much. Since I started building, it really deters the spawning, so I need to kind of go out to get more metal. So we're going to take Goliath. See if we can get to the volcano and get some more metal. If the opportunity arises to tame something, I will take it, but just want wanted to stream something today. What is that? It's like jet black creature there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't see. Rugops. Just poorly lit. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's getting dark. Bad timing. I haven't seen many of those tree ants in a while, actually. Probably most likely find them. Ooh, okay, hold on. I gotta rest a bit. Oh. Tiger people with unusual physics. Sorts of bad things happening here. I would love to raid those bags and see if there's anything special in them. Okay, they're going after that. Oh, what is that? That's a Rex. Yeah, I don't want to be around it, because when it roars, it stuns. And there's the roar. I was not within range. Haha! He's only level 6, so they might kill him. Let's see. Or not. Oh, those two are fighting. It's convenient. Is he running? No, he's distracted. Okay, he's gonna die. Uh-oh, a little close. Well, he ran away. It's not like Goliath here is a pushover, he's not, but I also don't really know these other creatures very well, so I'm a little nervous about it all. Alright. Okay, no, nothing special. I'll just take the mana. Probably the same for the next one, yeah. Mana is one of the things needed in making stuff from the alchemy table from the Pariah mod, which we did. That's how we got Charlie and all those. We made them from parts. As I've previously mentioned, and if you go onto YouTube, you can see a list. Probably make a list for Twitch as well, but there are 31 mods right now running on this, and can cause things to be a little questionable. So sometimes we'll get this hitch that'll kind of like a bit of a lag spike, and dragon of some sort. Hellkite. I don't know what that means, but it looks bad. Wow, that's a pretty mean looking thing. Wow. Okay. So we'll get these lag spikes, which I assume is from all the mods. And we also get just a random crash sometimes. So if the stream abruptly ends, you'll know why. Because we might crash. And it takes a half hour to load this, so I say this every time I know. But it takes a half hour to load this, so if we get a crash, I'm not going to load it again. We've already gotten this one. Yep. Okay. I'll come here and take a bit of a break to regain some stam before continuing. Oh, here's some metal right here. Why don't we just get this? Goliath has a pretty good weight. Like 1,000 something. And I'll throw all the stone away and just use the resource dust. I'll throw the stone away if I get overburdened and just take the metal. Crap. Hey Goliath, can you come here? Oh, almost. Please try again. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, Goliath. Okay. I'll throw this one and walk to him. Okay. So yeah, look, he's got 2,000 something weight, so he's got lots of room. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna throw this too. So he's got lots of room to carry stuff. We might not have to go to the volcano, we might just be able to get it here, which is pretty awesome. If you're gonna ask our rates, I don't remember. I think they're default, but they don't feel default. Our harvest rates. That was a lucky catch. Okay. Move these over to your inventory too. It's hard to get off of. Did all those parasaurs just walk off the edge? I think they did. Not the smartest thing to do. There we go. Some more. Wow. A lot of metal he's carrying. Definitely got better weight than like an RG. So more metal on these. I've never actually been down this way since installing all these mods. Now there's no more here. Let's These guys are all clumped up for some reason. Wow, what is that? It's a boss. Wanderer. Ooh. Carcanos. 42, female. Made up of a bunch of bones. Okay. So apparently that's hard to kill. You can also tame those, I believe. Let's see. I don't see any tree ants at all. I was really expecting to see some. Let's see here. Maybe there's some metal up there. Getting cold, huh? Sabers. Now, the Jurassic Park mod has a really good saber. It's Smilodon or whatever. That's more like a Thyla actually than it is like a vanilla saber. Okay, here's some metal. We are not at all safe here. Wait, those things are friendly usually. Strangely enough. Okay, I think we'll be done here once we collect this stuff. Okay, because this is the denser. Okay, throw this away. Turn around and hand him this and see where we're at. Okay, now if I get on, we're at what? He's alright. I wish I could do it while on it. Can't. I'm a little nervous about that flying thing. What is it? I don't really know. Okay. I think we're probably at our limit, right? Yeah, we are. I'm not sure we can even carry all this. Not really. Okay. We got lots of stuff we can drop. He's got so much meat on him and everything. Let's see. Hold on, I got a message here I have to reply to. Okay. There. Sorry. Ta-da. Alright, now we can go into his inventory here, and he's got so much stuff. we can take this and eat it. Do we need more hide? No, we have hide coming out of our ears. Do we need this? I don't know. It's like a tribute item. We don't need all this meat. We don't need this. Or this. I'll take these 2 things. Eat these 3 things. Okay. Now we aren't looking too bad. He's got so much. Let's just start trucking it out here. Okay, we should be awesome now. This should really. He should be flying fine now. Okay. Oh, we just got a level up too, which is going to go into weight. There we go. Alright, now we're doing really well, I think. He's certainly not as fast as he was, but he's carrying a freaking bunch of metal. Look at all those strange dragons down there. I'm not sure what event's running on here right now. The Christmas event might still be running. I don't know. I took it off of all of my servers, but I did not take it off my single player. If I even turned, I saw a gotcha clause, so that it's on. It was on at some point. I didn't do a dino wipe. I don't intend to do a dino wipe. I kind of like not doing that because then you get these remnant creatures that have just survived. So it was always cool. Like they had the Valentine event with all the crazy pink and red creatures, and then months and months down the road you're playing and all of a sudden you see this high level pink creature that has survived since Valentine's Day. Like, wow. And then of course you kill it. Alright, get your stam rebuilt there. There you go. Rebuilt. Here's where I expected to see some treants. I should really get in there and really look, but it's getting dark and that's like Thyla Paradise. Probably not even going the right way. I need to lean more in this direction. Let's go for that mountaintop over there if we can. So what are you guys looking forward to in terms of games? I'm not really sure. I don't really have that much coming out that I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait till this happens. I've got lots of games I should play that I always get stuck on ARK. I don't go play things, so I've got a huge backlog on Steam. Massive backlog of games I just haven't touched. I was trying to like stay away from consoles. I was like, I'm done with consoles. I'm not. Those are all raptors. I'm not gonna buy a PS4 or a Xbox One. That's the sound of a tree ant. Back there. Here's the mountaintop. Let's take a little breather. I decided I wasn't gonna buy a PS4 or a Xbox One. I'm like, I'm not gonna do it because next generation comes out and then you don't care about it anymore and then you just wasted $500. But Red Dead Redemption 2 made me buy it. I'm like, okay, I have to. And not that I regret it because... Oh, whoa, what's all that? female summoned dark mana reaper drone remaining. I don't know what's going on over there. Dark mana reaper drone. Those look terrifying. No thank you. What are those from? It must be from the Pariah mod. Jesus. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. I'm not disappointed that I bought Red Dead Redemption. It's an awesome game, of course. But I'm running into the same problem I run into with everything, where I come down to do a little gameplay and I want to play other things, but I don't. I play ARK. And, it's an alpha, isn't it? Male alpha T-Rex, yeah. I'm not going to attempt to kill that right now. So then when I bought the PS4, so I just had the one game. So then I also purchased... See? Gotcha claws. I might have already gotten this one. These are the added explorer nodes, I think. Yeah. So then I went ahead and I bought a few of the, I guess they're considered classics now. I bought Horizons, was it Zero Dawn, or I barely touched it. I bought Blood, see how much I played it. I bought Second Son, and I bought oh God, I can't even think of it. It was the PS4 Dark Souls Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne. Bought that, haven't touched it. I've got so many games that I just haven't messed with because every time I go to play, I play this. But that is also because whenever I stream other games or post pictures on Instagram of my channel of other games, I get zero to no response. Nobody wants to see anything, wants to see me play anything but ARK, it seems like. If I play anything else, everyone's like, meh. I really wanted to go back and revisit No Man's Sky, since supposedly they've done so much work and it's actually a game now. And I wanted to do a series just No Man's Sky Revisited to see what I think of it. I wouldn't start a new character. I would like to be able to pick up where you left off, because you know, you on No Man's Sky you start naming planets and animals and all these things under your character's name, so it kind of sucked to start over. So I would want to try to pick up where I left off and see if I could understand what's been added, and because I don't know, last time I played it there was a lot of nothing there, and I didn't ask for a refund like everybody else did, but I also didn't play it because there's a little bit of you know, you feel sorry for developers when you're a developer yourself. So I just feel like I wasn't going to ask for a refund, but I felt like, yeah, I didn't get what I wanted. But supposedly he's done they've done a lot of work to bring it back. I haven't touched it. In fact, the only game I've ever asked for a refund is Monster Hunter World, because I bought the big giant collector's everything edition, which was $80 some here in Canada, and then I got the game and it just wasn't what I wanted. It was not. I had pictured that they were making. I'd played Monster Hunter in the past, and I had pictured that Monster Hunter World was going to be that. It made it sound like it was an open world that you kind of went out and picked your adventure and hunted monsters and kind of did your own thing in this big open world, multiplayer open world. And it wasn't that. Those of you who have played it, you have like a public area where you're running around seeing other players, but then when you're playing, it's like you're loading a session, and it's all very linear. And I was like, okay, I'm not paying $80 for this. This isn't what I had in mind. So I asked for a refund. Now that doesn't mean I'm not going to buy it later when it's discounted down to something I feel is worth what I was playing. But I wasn't going to pay the full everything for that, because that just wasn't what I had in mind. I have to admit, I had in mind a bit more ARK-ish type gameplay where you're going out and beating up the monsters you were sent out, like you had a mission to kill. So, all right, let's see here. Okay, give me one of these. I can only carry one at a time, I think. Yeah. And let's have you not follow me into the house. Might help to put this mana away. I don't know. I think it has a weight actually, but let's just get it out of my inventory. Yeah, here's that alchemy station. Interesting looking. A little comical. Oh, awesome. See, this is a problem. This isn't this is an ARK problem. This isn't a mod problem. I think I solved it in this other part where I put these pillars in to kind of block. Alright, I'll bring you back when I fix this. Okay, we're back. I gotta do something about that. There's that dead space, and it's perfect size. I mean, in AAA game development, which is where I work, this would not be acceptable. This is considered like a showstopper, kind of. Not, I guess not really, because you can ultimately pick everything up, but you don't want the player to be stuck anywhere. That would be like a huge deal. Anyway, let's bring you a little closer. Sure, just walk over everything. It's fine. Obviously, we're not going to get all the metal done today. Oh. Yeah, we've only got 2 of that, I guess. Titanic iron, that was in here. Let's see. Yep. Just take it. Put it there. Alright. Yeah. Oops. This is from the medieval building tools. Let's see. Isn't this exciting? You can't get this on other Twitch stations. Other Twitch channels, you get entertainment. You can't get this type of gameplay anywhere else. Just out of curiosity, let's see, what am I missing? I can do this, I can do a pull. Bam. Not enough inventory space? Okay. Really, that's the problem? I've got so much hide. Really? That's not enough inventory space? Doesn't even make sense. Let's pick up some of this then. Okay. Now if we go down and say here and say pull. Not enough resources. We're missing cementing paste. 54 cementing paste. Okay. Well, we can go raid the beavers once the sun comes back, I guess. I've got the night set up to be as short as I... Well, they're not as short as they can be, but they're pretty short. And then I've got so much hide. I probably don't even need it, you know? There. So yeah, like I was saying, I've got the nights set up to be as short as I could stand them to be, and then I've got the daytimes to be long. So hopefully the night will be over quickly. Flying. Okay, we can just sit here and watch the fire while I grab a soda. Hold on a second. So as I mentioned, I am in fact a game developer. Have been for a very long time. And I don't mean that as a hobby, I mean I make AAA games. Now, when I originally started doing Twitch streaming and YouTube stuff, I wanted to bring that to the... Your flapping's driving me crazy, dude. I wanted to bring that to the stream and to the videos to, like, help give my perspective, and maybe that'd be, like, cool to people to hear a game developer's perspective of games. Nobody seemed interested. So then I went and I started streaming some of the games I've worked on in the past from companies I no longer work with so that I don't get in trouble. And nobody really cared about that either. So then I just started streaming just regular, just like playing the games and not really mentioning much about the games, quality or choices they made or things of design decisions they made. But I don't know. To me, maybe it's because I work in the industry. To me, that sounds like it would be really interesting to hear, but apparently it's not. I don't know. Sitting here with my freaky creatures. For those of you that don't know my rules I set here, I said that these, let's see, the RG and those four over there are not something I'm going to use. I'll use them to gather resources on the island here. But I'm not going to use them in the main game. I'm going to force myself to go tame and the creatures on the island because it's really dangerous there. I'm going to force myself to tame creatures that are on the island and not use these guys because they're kind of cheaty, a little bit cheaty because they're such high levels. Like Olive here, I brought from my Ragnarok server. She's the baby of the two RGs I had on there, so she's pretty high level. This one is part of the mods that are here, so it's not really that cheaty because she's on here. And I said the rules was I had to tame the creatures here. But I already had her ahead of time, so I felt like I won't. I'll just use it here to gather resources. And same with Brimstone. I mean, what do you use? You just use him for carrying stuff anyway. But let's see. And then. This one is also from my Ragnarok server. I think this was from the Easter. This is I had two Easter pterodons, Easter colors, and this is one of the kids of that. I did have twins. The one egg had twins, so there's an identical one. It was actually male-female. But they looked identical. And it got killed here. So, but anyway, back to the rules. Yeah, I'm not going to use any of the dinos I already had tamed before I started the series. So these two are the ones I have tamed since I've started the series. Plus the skeletons out front, which I summoned from the alchemy table upstairs. So, those are the rules I set for myself. Wow, that's some serious proof. Let's put this in the kitchen, actually. I know I had 91 of those here. Should go and make some narco. Narcotics. Why is that here? Okay. Oh, and the other thing I've got going on in this server is, or this game, is I have Brontos turned off. I have it set to, the game set to, if you want to spawn a Bronto, spawn a Dodo instead. Because this island is notorious for mini Brontos, and they were always like falling off the edge and down in the backyard here and stomping on everything, knocking trees down, and this tree isn't even real. I replaced it because Brontos knocked it down using one of these mods. I can't remember if it was this one. Yeah, these are crafting tables. This is topiary. I think the tree one is this one here. This one over here is also a crafting table. Trees, yeah. So you can make trees. So, I like the tree cover back here, and then when this tree got knocked down by a Bronto, I was like, okay, that's enough, and I set the server up to not spawn Brontos, and I replaced the tree. Yeah, and if you're not familiar, this is the auction area. This connects my single-player game to other people, and actually is a place to sell creatures. As you can see, here's a mammoth, level 194 female mammoth for 5,000 charcoal. This is page 1 of 22, so lots of different things on here. And then also this guy over here, this one. Yeah. This one sells eggs. Fertilized terrorbird egg, parasaur, rex, Volanosaur. This just got started, so there isn't too many people doing it, but there are some. I have yet to buy anything. I think this is gear. Ooh, don't crash me. Oh, I think we just crashed. No! Okay, Ascendant crossbow for, so... Alpha Dragon Trophy. Huh. So there's just one page, one of 17 pages. Alright. Now this, I think, is when you buy a dino, it spawns here? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't done any of it yet. Well, not the most exciting episode, is it? I really wasn't planning on doing this today. I was planning on being in extinction. Hello. Alright, everyone. I think I might just end it here. Because really, what I need to do is gathering, and that's kind of boring. If we're going to get things going here, I need some more of the standard ARK stuff. I need a chemistry table. I need the metal foundry. And I need the ARK or the Jurassic Park hybrid station. So let's see, next stream, let's see, probably not tomorrow. I am now going to be returning to my every other day schedule. So that probably, let's see, tomorrow is Monday night, Tuesday night. Yep, in fact I have Wednesday off, so Tuesday night would probably be the night. So I will see you Tuesday night. I hope you all have a great start of your week, even though Mondays suck and we all know it. And have some roast pig. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Give me your feedback. Follow me on YouTube and Twitch. If you can, it'd be great. Nice to know people are there. I've got over 1,000 on Instagram. You want to go to Instagram and follow me. It's Curse the Dawn everywhere. And I will see you guys next time.